So somebody asked me they had a question before Emma. Somebody said they had. Go ahead.
14 and 15.
Do what? What?
14 and 15.
14 and 15.
I agree with those choices.
All right. Number 14. So this one doesn't work the same way as the other one, right? Because it's not a square, so I can't add the opposite sides together and set them equal to each other. So this is definitely one that you need to say, well, that's x and that's x. This is y. This is y and this is y. And this is z and this is z. Is that okay? And then things you will know about that is you will know that x plus y is equal to 15. Oh, wait. I take it back. That's right? Okay. And then AC, so XZ is equal to 10, thank you. And then YZ is equal to 7, is that right? Do I have that labeled right? The easy way is not going to work on this one because it's not four-sided. So, A, B, C. Okay? So you have to know that the external point to the point of tangency is equal. So we have x, x, y, y, z, z. So I would truly have to say, if you did this as a system of equations, it's going to work really well. So I might choose to take this one and turn this into this. And then I would just add it to this one. And if you do this, the x's cancel out, and that leaves me y minus z equals 5. So what happens with this equation when you add it to this equation?
The z's cancel out.
There you go. The z's cancel out, so you get 2y. Z's are gone, equals 12. So y is equal to 6. So this distance here is now 6. This distance here is now 6. You know that A to B was 15, so this distance here is going to be 9. Y and Z were how much? Y plus Z. Yeah, that would have been a 1. And I think that would have answered all the questions about that problem.
Wait, how did you know it was 9? Oh, you just...
Because the whole distance is 15, and I knew that part of the distance was 6. Yeah.
So if this was a square, how, like,
If
whatever?
If it was like this,
Yeah.
four-sided object where the circle's in the middle, you take top, you go A plus C equals B plus D,
So, like, okay.
and they would work out. But unfortunately, if it's three-sided, you have to do a system.
So, like, on the four-sided one, if we have one on the quiz, and we're trying to solve for D, what would you do? A plus C minus B?
A plus C, yeah, just make sure you're not distributing
Oh, so
anything.
that equation.
Yeah, Sammy.
Can you do number 11?
Yeah, let me do 15 first, then I'll go back to 11. Can I move off this one? All right. Number 15. That's 15. That's 5. Okay. So they want us to give the distance from center A to center B, find the length of the common tangent CD. So we want to know what this is up here, and then we also want to know what that distance is right there. Right? Okay. So, is that all we know? We don't know more about that. The distance from the center to the center is 26. Oh, okay, so they tell us that this is 26 right here. So we're trying to find that segment right there. Okay. There's our right triangle. How far would this distance have to be? 10. Okay? And so now, this question mark here is the same as this question mark here. So that's going to allow you to do the Pythagorean theorem. Yeah, so whatever that came out to. You guys need the Pythagorean theorem worked out more than 755,000 times? Hope not.
It's a special right time. So
It is?
Well, if you like to divide 26 by 2 to 10 by 2, it's 13, 12, and 5. So it would be 24. So then,
No, it's pretty short.
Wouldn't it be 26 squared minus 10 squared?
Uh-huh. Sammy, what was the one you wanted? 11, you say? All right, number 11.
Oh yeah.
Okay. This is going to be a quadratic. Okay? So we need to check to see if the Pythagorean theorem is going to work. So I'm going to get, how long is this whole side? Yeah, x plus 16. So I'm going to get 32 squared plus x squared equals x plus 16 quantity squared. So you got to FOIL this bad boy. So what is 32 squared? 1,024? That, or is it 10,024?
No,
1,024. So this is x squared plus 32x plus 16 squared is 296? 256? Okay. The x squareds cancel each other out. So I get 1,024 is equal to 32x plus 256. Subtract 256 from both sides.
You get 768.
768. And then divided by 32. 24. Cool. Yeah.
What makes the x squared cancel?
Because you had it on both sides, so if you just subtract x squared from both sides.
Yeah, you really can't trust me. That's scary.
Yeah. No trust. No trust at all. Anything else you want to take a look at?
12.
Who? 12? 13. All right. 12 and 13 are done the exact same way, so we'll just look at 13. This, x plus 25 equals 10. They have to equal each other. So then you could probably factor it. Let's see, that's going to be plus 15. Does that factor? Yeah, 3 and 5. So x is equal to 3, x is equal to 5. Hey, quick question. Shh. Do both of those work? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Do they both work because they're both positive?
Yeah.
Okay, could one of them have been negative in a different type of problem and still worked?
Yeah.
Yeah, if you plug it back in and the answer comes out positive, it's going to work. Oh, I'm so sorry.
But not now because it's a win.
Right.
I can be good.
Anything else?
Proud of me.
Wait,
You-
so with this, it can have negative answers?
So sometimes it could. So not this. This is a poor example, one for a negative answer. But let's say you had, let's say one of your sides just came out to x squared, and then you had solved your problem and you found that x is equal to -5 and x is equal to 6. Both answers can work because when I plug it in, I get 25 and 36.
Okay.
Okay. So you don't always have an extraneous solution. You have to plug it back in to see if it would have given you a negative length.
Which is why that question on the thing on the quiz. That's why I got that.
Sorry. Emma still hates me for it. I've like slowly considered, trying to change her grade, but
You should.
I'm happy that she has a 62% here still.
Yeah, I'm coaching.
Go ahead.
Okay, so there's this, if I can find it, there's this one problem where like, oh yeah, so it's 20, and so they said basically they like tell you to like draw a circle and stuff,
Mhm.
do all that. But like I drew it, and I'm guessing it's just like the opposite way, but I think there's like a certain way.
So you have PQ. That is a radius, and then you are a diameter, excuse me, and then RS as well. They're both diameters.
Yeah, except they had the RS flipped, and I don't know. That probably wouldn't do anything, but
So if this is 35 here, then this has to be 35 down here. The two of them would have to add to give you 180. So that's what, 145? And 145? And that should allow you to do it.
okay, yeah, I don't know. It just didn't work out for me.
Cool. Yeah. No. Any other questions? Yeah. 17. All right. Okay, find the measure of AC. So we want to look for this. So we know this is 90, and then the rest of this has to add up to 270, and then I'm going to cut it in half, giving me 135 here and 135 here. And that's it. Is that cool? Anything else? Are we good to rock and roll?
Yeah.
Waiting?
No, wait. It's 9.
Exactly. Alright, let's do this. Make sure your names are on the reviews. Have them stapled and put them here. Wait, someone put the lights on. In 9.3, so I need 9.3 and the review all stapled.
Sister, I like